Hello everyone. Yes, I'm back again. So we're back again with the Razorback Dio build, part 8, and we're still on the Space Marines. Yes, painting them. So it's like I said on the last one that I think these Space Marines needed a third coat, and they do. So we're going to do that, and hopefully start picking out some detail on them. So yeah, so I'll probably be here for about an hour and a half, something like that, maybe 2. We'll see how we go on, see how tired I get. So yeah, so we'll get down to it and we will start painting. So this is what we got. So as you know, we got that far on the Razorback. I've still got a little bit of work to do to that, but I thought I'd carry on with these Space Marines. So yeah, we put 2 coats of blue on these little figures, and we're going to put a 3rd coat on, and yeah, we'll see how it goes along. Did miss a bit there on the back here, so yeah, I don't know whether that's part of his belt or not, to be honest, but yeah, not to worry, we're going to get painted blue anyway. So we've got Sprue and Glue in the background with his big pink waving hands. Hello Sprue. And then we've got Gina's Crafts in, my sister. Hello there sis, how you doing? Hope you're good. Yes, so let's get cracking. So are you alright then sis? Hope you're good, my love. I think you should come round and paint these for me, sis. What do you reckon, Sprue? I reckon she should. Are you at your bench, sis, or are you just sitting there chilling in the living room? So there is no scheduled stream for this, so we'll just have to wait and see who pops in, see who picks it up. No, you're not at the bench. Okay. And we've got David Markey in. Welcome in, David Markey. He says, evening, Lindsay. He also says, evening, folks. Oh, she says, I am at my bench. Oh, I know you why you said no, painting the figures. David Markey says, hello, David. And he also says, hello, Gina. So we're being consistent, streaming. So I hope you folks are good. What kind of day you had? I hope you've had a good day. So what are you actually building then, Gina? You're doing your Lego. Mark's Mods is in. Hello there, Mark's Mods. It says hello everybody. Oh, Mark's Mods says his kit has arrived. Ew. So we can do that unboxing now then, when you're ready. Me and Mark's Mods, we're going to do a buddy build. I shan't say what it is until we actually do the stream. So we'll keep you in suspense. As soon as we do the unboxings. Genius Craft says not building anything, doing some mini diamond art. Oh, cool. Mark's Mod says yeah, just let me know. Well, it's when you're ready, mate, and when we can fit it around everywhere, everything. You just let me know when you're ready, as long as it's not on the Sunday. Or the PPM, because we won't really have time to do it on the PPM mark. So not unless you wait until I have finished the Dreadnought, and then we can do it on the Sunday. It's up to you, or you can just pick another day. I don't mind. When it suits you, Mark. Because you've got to fit it all around your videos and everything, haven't you? Mark's Mod says, okay, we'll do. And Mark's Mod says, we will sort something out. Yep. Yeah, Mark's Mod says, yep. Did a bit of work today on the Graf Zeppelin. Doing some more deck work. I'm not going to put an update yet. Get a few more of us in, and then we'll do a belly and bench. David Markey says, hello Mark. So is anybody working on anything? I know what my sister's doing. Anybody else? David Marcus says, I was watching Peter Webster's unboxing. His wife and daughter were having the giggles. Oh, he's done an unboxing, has he? Oh, I'll have to watch that. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Peter Webster around. Doobie-doop-doop-doobie-doo. Don't you flick out my tweezers. That's it. David Marcus says, no, the ships are downstairs. Okay. Yeah, I've been a naughty boy, Mark. I bought more Warhammer on my day out yesterday. There is a video up. So if nobody's not watched the video yet, please take a look. I know David Mark has watched it, so Sprue and Glue. Do a bit of a belly and bench, though. So what's in your bellies? What's your choice of beverage? And if you are working on the bench, let us know what you're doing. Got 8 people in actually watching the stream through YouTube. Tried to schedule the stream, but I still ain't quite worked out how to work the Streamlabs thingamajiggy. I kept getting the time wrong, so I thought, oh, sod it, I'll just do it straight through. So I haven't got the patience to sit around and mess around with it. One thing about Streamlabs, I can stream as long as I want. Not limited on my hours or nothing. So today, for my beverage and belly, I had minced beef and onion pie and mashed potatoes, peas and carrots, Yorkshire puddings and gravy, and I had a cup of tea and a drink of water, and then for later I have some nice caramel magnums. Yummy. So I'm quite looking forward to munching into them. David Markey says dinner was egg, bacon and a large homemade chips. Bev on a second mug of tea, bench tinkered with the ship earlier. Nice. Well, David Markey, the king of bacon. I've kind of gone off bacon, really. I think I ate that much of it within the space of about 10 weeks. Yeah, I think one can only stomach so much bacon. I think my cholesterol levels were hitting the red mark, I think. My body was screaming, no more bacon. You're going to blow the pressure gauge. So what about you, Mr. Marks Mods? What did you have? Marks Mods says, hello, David. See, a few people are watching Moz at the moment. Old Mozzie. I love this Citadel paint, it dries so quickly. Yeah, Mark's Mods had a curry and rice. Oh, they had a goodie. Goodie. Which curry was it? Beef curry? Lamb curry? Chicken curry? What kind of rice did you have? Boiled rice or egg fried rice or just fried rice? God, I'm nosy, ain't I? He said chicken curry, nothing, normal rice and nothing fancy. Ah, I see. If I order it from a Chinese shop, I have to have beef curry, egg fried rice and chips and chicken balls. I love those chicken balls, they're gorgeous. But I've got to really be in the right frame of mind to eat, eat a Chinese. Still left that bit out. Right plank, right plank. So we've gone down to 6. I don't mind. We're doing well on watchbacks actually, Mark. The last one I did, I think now is 80 something views, and the one before that is 152, but the other one is still climbing. Could be more now because I looked at it this morning, but part 6 is 152 views for the single stream, so that's pretty decent. I should imagine there'll be quite a few more by the end of the week. Sometimes Warhammer's popular, sometimes it's not. It depends who's watching. I think a lot of it depends on the subject, I think. One of my carers is into Warhammer, so I like it when he comes because we can sit and talk Warhammer. A good old conflab. Matt said he had a weekend from hell, so they're trying to get back to normal. You. It doesn't sound good. Not at all. Not at all. So I hope you guys don't fall asleep watching me paint. Yes. Okay. Space Marines, everybody loves Space Marines. Well, not everyone. I do. I love Warhammer. I think it's kind of really took over my hobby sometimes. Warhammer does. So like I say, I've been working on the Graf Zeppelin today, and Oh, that build is a nightmare, man. I've never ever known such a build to, how can I put it? It's a pain. It's a real pain. I really kind of regretting buying it, but I shall keep plodding away until it is finished. But it's not a build I am enjoying, because I would be lying if I said I'm enjoying it, because I'm not. It's now become a task, duty to get it finished. I've heard quite a lot of nightmare stories about that kit, and yeah, they're turning to be true. I mean, I love shipbuilding and making flat tops, but yeah, if I could wish it and wave a wand to finish it itself, I would. It's been a pain in the arse ever since I opened the box. Oh no, not that rag again. Now, Mark, just for you, mate, just for you. When I change the rag, I'm going to post that. I'm going to wrap it up and post it to you. I'll let you have it and you can frame it. This is one of Lindsay's builds. 10-year-old rags. And every time you look at it, you can think of me. I'll do it as a giveaway, and you're the only one whose name that will be on the wheel. Crafting Budget Mama in CBM, and she says, "Hi Nancy and chat." Hello there, Tasha. She's laughing her head off. David Marcus says, "Yesterday I bought a Hobby Boss 172 Panzer Jagger wagon Volume 2, basically a tank turret on a railway tanker. Cool, nice. David Markey says hello Natasha. Tasha says hi Mark and hi to Julie too. Mark's Mod says I don't think you can post toxic waste. I'll send it by special courier. Crafting Budget Mama says hi David. CBM says I would send it to him anyway, just don't tell him when you send it. No, I won't, but he's gonna get it. David Barker says I also brought a 3-book set of Romancing the Sail, about sailing on the clipper ships. Cool. Sounds an interesting read. Or is it a DVD? Mark would definitely have a nervous breakdown receiving that. CBM says sorry, not sorry, Mark. Laugh out loud. A special present to Mark's Mods from Lindsay's Builds. Just imagine his face. He'd be going, oh no, toxic waste. Be straight in the dustbin. You'd have to keep it, Mark, anyway, because you can't put toxic waste in a wheelie bin. Haunt you for years to come. Okay. David Markey says 3-book in a box set paid with the postage under 20 quid. Oh, cool. Mark's Mod says it's okay, Tasha, laugh out loud. David Markey says online I saw they go for £250. Oh wow. Tasha says I was like I hope I didn't upset Mark, laugh out loud. No. Mark's Mod says did Sunday inspire you to restart the Mallard? Well, I was only talking to Sprue about it earlier that I must restart doing the Mallard. So I took a nice picture of the Mallard anyway. Mark's Mod says straight into the incinerator, more like. Tasha says need a video of special delivery from Lindsay to Mark. Laugh out loud, yeah. They'll deliver it with a hazmat suit on. I'll put one of I'll get Ron to send him one of his G-strings just for extra measures. Dasha's laughing her head off. Come on, get off. Genius Croft says, good job, Mark has a good sense of humour. Yeah, he's alright, he's got a good sense of humour, his man. It'll take a lot to offend Mark. We just like to tease him. Yeah, I've got the epoxy resin mark to carry on with the mallard now anyway, so I've had it a while actually. It's just actually finding the time to fit videos in actually. I don't really want to do live streams with it because the issues, they don't take that long really. So yeah, totally agree with you, Mark. Totally agree. it's this one that I didn't do properly. So I'm not too sure whether that's part of his belt or not. I don't think it is. The belt's only thin. Just have a look. Okay, let's start pulling detail out of these now. I think we're finished with the McCrag blue. Genius Craft says, tell them where I am taking you for your birthday, Lindsay. Yes, going to Warhammer World. Yes. See if we can get that figure that's outside in the back of your car, sis. I can bring it home and put it in my garden. I need to change the water in a minute. This is when the figures start coming to life, when you start pulling the detail out of them. Got 10 people in now. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I think there's probably more than that. So Apple says, oh, I see with the third coat of blue it has a magical changed the perspective of the Rhino, but still the towing chain needs a roughing up, I'd say. Evening, folks. Yes, I haven't got around to that bit yet, Apple. Be patient, because I've got to rough up the blue as well. So I'm going to give it a little bit of a light sand and so it's faded. I don't know what's on there. That's why, because that has come off. It's come unglued. So yeah, I haven't got around to that yet. Yeah, because I'm going to use some very, very light sandpaper, and so it looks as though the paint's all faded. Mark Smod says hi Apple. David Marcus says hello Apple. Apple says hi Mark. David M plus Gina and Tasha. David Marcus says, Mark, can I send my 1/200 Titanic for you to drill the portholes out? And he's laughing his head off. Mark Smod says, David Markey, that would be a very expensive way to get the portos drilled. Laugh out loud. He'd charge you per yeah, by the porthole. Welcome in, Apple, anyway. It's nice to see you. Yeah, we'll have to glue that back on. Radar. I knocked it off. You won't find no professionalism here, guys. Max Mod says, David, I do have pictures though on what size each porthole needs to be on the 1/200 scale Titanic site. Don't forget you have to fill them in with resin afterwards, Dave Markey. Clear resin. Otherwise Mark's mods will have a fit. Isn't that right, Mark? It'll be worse than sending that rag to him. Apple says, I saw you were live, but I was in the shower when the phone pinged, but here now and open to commenting. Yes. David Marcus says, I think I will need a bigger house if I start going to that scale. Mark's Mod says the resin part was the hardest part, to be honest. I'd imagine it was. Doing all them portholes, filling them back up full of resin after drilling them out. How long did it take him up to drill all those portholes out and fill them back in? Okay, so that's that bit done. Space Marines, everybody hates Space Marines. David Marcus says, I have enough wooden sail ships to last a lifetime. Cool. Apple says, David, that is why someone invented add-ons, David. Conservatories. And we've got Alex Jensen in. It says, hello Lindsay and chat. Portholes are a time-consuming task, and then filling them with clear or glue. But the look you get. Thank yourself for that one. Apple says, evening Alex. Max Mod says, evening Alex. Okay. Right. Need my box for the guideline. Where is it? Where did they go? They're here somewhere, guys. The hidings. Here it is, right behind me. This is actually more of a copper, these weapons. That should be a Balthazar gold. So where's that Balthazar gold? It's here somewhere. I'm going to pull that drawer out too far. There we go. Those emblems should have been in that colour too. Never mind. Not to worry. Gives a bit of contrast. Yeah. That's looking a bit grim. Might have to chuck this bottle of Balthazar gold away. looks a bit yuck. That's got all stodgy. Get the new one out. Chuck that away. Alright, where's that new one gone? You're here somewhere. Give me a shout. There we go. David Markey says hello Alex. Alex says hello from Denmark, regards to you all. Hello there Alex Jensen, welcome in. Gina's Craft says please put up the thumbs up. Athel says syringe some paint thinner into the pot, Lindsay, and give it a shake. Yeah, okay. We got Price is not right in, and he says good evening Lindsay in chat. Good evening there Price. And Athel says hello Alex too. Yeah, we've got two Alexes in the chat now. There we go. Nearly got that mixed up then. Okay. Too watery. Too much there. There we go. Keep up this chart. Alex says wait, an Alex from Denmark and an Alex from Sweden. What is this? He says, what is this? Mark Smod says evening price is not right. David Market says hello Alex. Athel says maybe it's Vikings night out. David Marcus says all we need is Amanda to turn up, then we will be in trouble. Alex Jensen says I could do with the metal colour through to copper and goldish for weapons. I love my Dark Angels, never been fond of the red casings on weapons. Apple says worse if Drim was to appear. David M. David Markey says with Marcus. Yeah, I'm not too keen on red with weapons. Not at all. It's alright, doing a bit of blood and gore, then doing the red. Other than that, I don't normally use red for weapons. Not Space Marines anyway. Nice thin coat to start with. Do you actually play the game then, Alex Jensen? One weapon. Catch this chap up. Price is not right, says yay-ho, yeah, this seems like a Nordic crossover episode. Alex Jensen says hello to my Swedish counterpart. The Danish Air Force should have gone for the Gripen. We would have had twice the force with support right beside us. Apple says, in my opinion, only Chaos Marines should have red casings to their weapons, not even Blood Angels. Price is Right says, haha, we agree on that, Alex. Maybe the Danes aren't so bad after all. He says, I don't know why they call this gold, because it's not even gold, it's copper. It's like a copper colour, because it dries like copper, a dark copper. Hey, copper. Catch the chat back up in a bit. Okay, so where do we get to? Okay, Alex Jensen says, I'm a modeler, not the law correct, so I build some crazy ones, making a shadow sword with a lander raider sponsons Dark Angels, of course. Cool. Apple says the Danes for dairy products are the Swedes for trees furs. Apple's on form tonight. Just remember to keep it polite, please, chat. Yeah, you can do some crazy things with Warhammer. I've done exactly the same actually in the past. I don't play the game, so I can do what I want to them. Chat yet at the moment. It's nice of you all to come along. Thank you. That's what makes a stream. That one for that one. And 15 in now, thank you. I shall be live most days this week, so keep a lookout for me, guys. Don't forget we've got the ppm on Wednesday, 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. UK time. And also we've got the Sunday stream, which will go ahead this week. We haven't been live for 2 weeks on the Sunday, so it will go ahead this week. The ppm, we do have a gallery, so if you're not familiar what I'm talking about, we do a live stream on a Wednesday night for a Facebook group called Peterborough Plastic Modelling Group, and we put the live stream on for them every Wednesday, and we have a gallery from the actual group itself. The group is a private group, not a public group, so only those who are members can see inside the group. And if Mark's Mods is still around in the chat, if he could, if he's not doing anything, he could put the link in for the Facebook group. So if you want to join, subscription is free. It's a nice little group. It's a plastic modelling group. Also we allow Warhammer and that kind of stuff. The only thing we don't allow is Lego and diamond art. They're the only things we don't allow. Has to be modelling of plastic or wooden ship kits. Or anything to do with wood kits. I'll read the chat out again in a minute if there is any. So you get the chance to post your builds on a Wednesday night. All builds have to be in the group by 8 o'clock if you want to show them on the live stream. We have a panel of 6 that comes and joins us. Any member can come and join us. So it's always first come, first served. So if you are a member of the group and you want to join the live stream, just let us know in the group or PM me. My name is in the Facebook group. I'm not saying what it is on YouTube, but yeah. Mark's Mod says, yeah, and watch me butcher the names of the kids. That's your trait, isn't it, Mark? Mark's Mods has put the Facebook group in. So if you're not a member of the Facebook group and you want to join, just press on that link and take you straight to it. JC Bricks and Builds is in. It says evening Lindsay and all in chat. David Markey says hello JC. Apple says and Alex, the gripping costing half of what the lightning costs. You could have saved some cash for weapons systems. JC Bricks and Builds says hi David. Mark's Mod says even JC. JC says hey Mark. Alex Jensen says heard some little rumours about Space Marine fell blade in plastic. My mouse click finger would be hammering it if we get there. Wow. Apple says no Facebook account for me, Lindsay, as they removed it off me. Yes, I did hear. JC Bricks and Build says, oh, did you do Apple? What did you do, Apple? You've been a naughty boy. That's the only way they would do it. Put him in Facebook jail. Okay, I think I'm going to stick this thing back on that razor back while they're drying. Got 11 in now, so we dropped a few off. And welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let's just move this to one side. I know I hit something with my finger. Don't want that one. I shall stream as long as you guys hang around. If at any point when the stream drops below 5, then I will end the stream. We did have a fair amount in at the moment, but we've got 10 in still. People are passing through. What's that repaired? Carry on with these now. Space Marines, Space Marines. Still a bit tacky, but that might be alright. I've always found that this Balthazar gold always takes a little longer to dry. A few little bits I can bring out here. A bit of silver. Just go and buy the box art on this time. I would normally paint these black and then dry brush them in a aluminium to make it look like metal, but I'm going to go with the box art this time. Change that hand to gold actually. Apple says, to be honest, candid, I remarked that Facebook content is geared to certain females across the globe that sees themselves as special. Okay, Apple. Alex says made some orbitive armour to a Razorback off-market twin assault cannon turret. Called it the Breacher. Cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. There's quite a lot of Warhammer on my channel, videos and live streams. I don't just do Warhammer, I do other stuff as well. Chat yet. This is going into a small dio, like I said. So yeah, I think I'm going to do these Hans Gold. Shan't put any more of this Balthazar on it. Whatever you call it. Alex Jensen says, yeah, I am days from receiving Dash Work 1/16 Scout Leopard. Oh, nice. 287V, only a little process to make it a 2A70K version. Nice. Nice. Apple says there used to be a Cadian quad anti-air gun set that could fit on the back of a Rhino, where the Razorback guns normally sit. Oh wow, really awful. Cool. So I've still got 11 viewers, so we'll keep going for a little while longer. Just got to let them bits dry. Okay. If I can put his rear thingy on without it interfering the belt that I want to paint, it maybe would. So I'll do the arms. Now I've got to find out which one's which now. mixed up, do we? Okay, so and then I can paint the other bits on this. Don't think this will interfere with the well tight. I'm gonna have to chill that out a bit. That's too tight. I'll end up snapping the pin off. Too big. Just to ream the hole out a little bit. Well, I don't mind if it's a little bit baggy because I can soon glue it on. Get that into a position where it goes on the gun. I think I'm better off waiting, put this on and then put the arm on. So that's got to have another coat yet anyway. It's near enough dry. I don't want to glue that arm on and then it's in the wrong place for the weapon. We are getting there. Progress. Loads of progress. This should be the last coat for this, of this colour. David Markey says, for some reason that reminds me of a policeman with a opportunity hat. Apple says, David, you're not thinking of Dixon of Dock Green, are you? Alex Jensen says, I believe I saw one of the new sets with the quad auto cannons in it. Lose the mount and place your little honey boom air defense for you there. David Markey says, you mean evening all with bending knees. David Markey says, on a salute. And David Markey says, they're still running on a Nostalgia channel. Wow. only do so much at a certain amount of time. So I've been at this bench for quite a few hours and getting quite a square rear. So like I said, do appreciate you guys all coming in. Thank you very much. That's for that one, I think. Don't want to get these mixed up. Yeah, I've got to get the diode base cut for it. So then we can start doing that as well. So I'm kind of waiting now for paint to dry on those, because I don't want to really handle them that much to paint the other colours on them. So I think JC Bricks and Build says hopefully it all goes well with me and Alicia. We'll be going in the Warhammer store tomorrow and both get a few kits. Ooh. JC's fell down the rabbit hole. David Barker says you're too late, JC. Lindsay got there first. I did. I got there first, mate. JC Bricks and Build says I made a note not go to the one in York, be going into the one in Milton Keynes. Laugh out loud. I've already been there, cleared it out. Apple says, oh look Mark, Lindsay has got old Raggy out again. He just loves that rag. Don't you, Mark? Okay, so we're going to call it for this session, I think. So it's been just over an hour and a half. Made a little bit of progress. Put the last coat of the McCrack glue on. Paint the emblems on all three figures. Now starting to do the weapons. So we'll save the rest for another stream. I really want some of this to dry off. So especially working with these weapons, I don't want to be touching it and putting fingerprints on it and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, there's no rush, is there? So yeah, quite looking forward to the next one. So yeah, there you go. JC says, promise didn't push Alicia down there though. Yeah. We know, JC, we know. You can't pull the wool over our eyes. Can they, guys? David Barkey says, thank you for a great stream. You're very welcome, David. So I'm going to go cameras up. If I can get this mouse to work. Okay. There we go. So don't forget, I'll be back again tomorrow at some point for another hour and a half session. Apple says, nice stream, Lindsay. Thank you very much, Apple. Alex Jensen says, only one thing to do. What's that? Eiffel 65 on blue. Okay, not too sure what you mean there, but yeah. So yeah, it's like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow at some point for another hour and a half. Mark's Mod says great stream, good night everyone, good night Mark. And yeah, PPM will be Wednesday 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. and yeah, I should just keep doing these single streams for this Warhammer build until it's finished. I'd say we've got probably around another 6 or 7 to go, maybe 8. So about an hour and a half streams, a little bit at a time. So like I said, I've got to get the base cut, so I'll get my mate to do that at some point when he's able to. And then we can start positioning stuff and everything else. Get the Razorback weathered, and yeah, carry on from there. So thank you very much guys for everybody coming in, it's much appreciated. It's always good to see the chat. Good 15 in at one point. So without further ado, take care everyone, see you all soon, tomorrow hopefully, and we'll say goodbye bye bye for now. Bye bye.